If you need any evidence of the professionalization that's happening in the planning industry, I have it for you today in terms of my guest, Jill Schroeder. Jill, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill.
Good to meet you.
Yes, same to you.
I say that because you are certainly one of the early graduates of an event planning curriculum,
Yes.
are you not?
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Sure. I graduated from the Meeting and Event Management program at Madison College.
Madison College?
Madison College, yes, exactly. What it sets Madison College's program apart is that we really focus on the core competencies that MPI preaches, and we are all about teaching what needs to be taught. So it's not a bunch of fluff, it's the meat and potatoes, if you will, of what we need to learn.
You said something
successful.
That was interesting in terms of you chose this business.
Yes.
And I've heard that line before because I've heard people say, okay, there was a time when people went into it almost by default.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I fell
you
into
chose
this.
So why?
It's kind of funny. Like a lot of college students, I had no idea what I wanted to do after high school. So I actually changed schools and degrees 3 times before finding a program that fit my skills and what I'm passionate about. So it was kind of, I guess, I kind of fell upon it in that I had no idea that this industry existed, and it was kind of mentioned to me by talking with a career counselor. However, once I knew what it was about, I'm like, that is me. That is totally me. And
so where did the match hit? Things you're passionate about?
I am so passionate about affecting change and bringing people together and creating those connections and giving them something that they're going to say, wow, I learned a lot from that. I am going to take this back with me, and I am going to apply it in what I do, and that's what I'm passionate about. I enjoy that.
And I know that we all get where we're going on the shoulders and hands of others.
Yes.
And I should have also said you were a RISE Award winner because of a program called, I think, Mentor Me.
That's correct, yeah.
Just a little bit about that?
Sure, and because I was a student, I became a member of MPI as a student, and I kind of realized, you know, this is really intimidating to walk into a room of professionals and like, oh, I do not want to talk. I mean, the people in my chapter will tell you, when I started going to the meetings, I sat in the corner by myself, did not speak to anybody, and now it's been a complete 180. So after I graduated, I realized that there really needs to be a bridge between students and those who are experienced in the industry. And so I collaborated with some other people who felt the same way, who saw the need, and so we decided to come up with a solution. So we created a program called Mentor Me, and it was very basic, it was very small, it just matched students with experienced members and just kind of helped to bridge that gap. So it's a very small thing that is very transferable.
What's the best advice you got from anyone so far?
Yeah, I know. I'm getting a lot of advice. Go figure. But don't say no to opportunities. Don't shut a door just because you think, oh, well, that's not what I want to do, or I'm not doing that. Don't say no, because you never know where life will take you. In my job, I clean horse stalls, and I mean, that's not something I want to do, but I do it because you never know. You learn skills in everything you do, right. So just don't say no. If
you could think of something you want to change about the industry, that because Jill became a planner,
yeah.
I brought this change. What would you change? What's just one small thing or big thing that you would change?
What would I change? The industry is great, but with anything, there's always room for improvement. So I think that continuing to educate the rest of the world of what we are, who we are, and what we truly do, I think is very important. This earlier session we were speaking about advocating for the industry, and I think that is something that really, that conversation needs to continue, and that is definitely something I would like to see change.
That's terrific, that's terrific, and the industry will be better off for having you in it.
Thank you.
Great talking to you,
Thank you, same to you, yes.
If you want to see what the future of planning is, you just saw it. Jill Schroeder, tomorrow's planner today.